Walton community sets itself apart by not just being a simple developer, but we have this mission and our mission statement says it beautifully, we're creating places not just where people live, but creating neighborhoods where residents thrive. And so we're not only developing a really durable, sustainable, beautiful product because we want to own it for generations, but we're also creating a neighborhood and investing in our residents in a way that I don't know any other real estate developer does.
We first became aware of Walton when our city leadership was touring downtown Woodstock, and we wanted to see other examples of good downtown development, and we took a tour of their facility and were really impressed with just the level of craftsmanship and the quality of the development.
We had met Walton many years ago. We had learned that they did an affordable housing project. So as we were looking at our community, we're kind of sitting in the middle of an area that the city had designated for redevelopment. You know, I think Walton really kind of stepped up to the plate about things that we could do and completely transform it, still keep an affordable housing component, which was really important to our community.
Walton is unique to a lot of properties in that it doesn't just provide a place for people to live, it provides a community. And so, you can look at the Kids Club and providing after-school care. Not many communities do that. You can look at the library that it has. It's just unique. So I appreciate their comprehensive way of looking at how people live and what would help people live in the best way possible. And Walton has considered that.
I would say the impact that Walton Summit has had on the greater community is that it's transformed this area from an area that nobody wanted to drive through, drive around, into a sort of a gateway into the city that says we prioritize affordable housing for the folks that live here in Gainesville. And Walton created a beautiful environment for people here to live in.
From the moment that we began to work with Walton, we realized that we had this wonderful opportunity. We had 5 public housing neighborhoods that had all been built in the 1940s. And as these neighborhoods had been redeveloped, what happened in the surrounding area was that it created a transformation, a larger halo effect that happened in such a positive way, especially over on the legacy side. And it kind of opened the door for so much investment, and it's inspired restaurant investment, park investment. We've invested on this side of the city in our downtown business district about $50 million. I don't believe that it ever would have happened in our community had Walton not made a commitment to come right here and invest in these neighborhoods.
We've dealt with a lot of different development companies, and I feel like what makes Walton different is their willingness to work with the city's vision. They didn't try to force feed their product, that they just kind of rubber stamp community after community. They came to us and said, hey, we'd like to be a part of what you're doing to rebuild your downtown. How can we best align with what you're doing? And that was very refreshing. And so to us, we know that what they say they're going to do, what they're going to bring to the table, they bring, and they bring it 100%.
One thing about Walton is it's nice that you have one company to work with on all phases, on application, development, construction, and also managing. My old boss, Ray Boudet, used to say we could do a deal with Walton with a handshake.
Don't take relationships for granted. Get to know that person and let them hear who we are, what our heart is about. And the heart at Walton is building communities that thrive, where people live with us and we take care of them. We want to build the best, and we're building for the long haul, so we want to do that, but people matter. And I think that's one of the things that the partners all agree on, is the importance of taking care and loving the folks that work with us.
We're constantly trying to invest in both our employees and residents in a way that truly demonstrates that we're in this for a long-term generational fruit of our labor.